Right, let's now bring in tech analyst Daniel Beta in this conversation. Daniel, great to see you. Thanks for your time. Lots of exciting stuff to talk about in this launch. First up, let's talk about Apple 17, the highlight of the launch with a newer, improvised version of the iPhone itself.
Yeah, so this is a really interesting year for the iPhone. In the last 5 or so years, Apple has iteratively updated the iPhone models to be slightly larger, slightly faster, and with better cameras. This is the first year in many years that the company has released a brand new model with the iPhone Air. They're not even saying it's an iPhone Air 17. They're starting from scratch. This is a reset for Apple. After a few disappointing years of the larger iPhone Plus models, they've scrapped it all together and have now gone with this very slim, very light Air that they're hoping will reset a little bit of the expectations around the company's design prowess and bring it back into the conversation as a leader, not just in performance, but also in design.
I'm very curious, Daniel, at a time when we're talking about, flip phones, at a time we're talking about the foldable phones, now this is something new which is slim. So what are the features about this slim phone, the iPhone Air, in terms of battery, in terms of camera, in terms of how heavy it is? What can you tell us?
Yeah, so there are some sacrifices with this design. Obviously, a smaller battery. There's only one camera on the back, and it's made from a titanium alloy, very similar to last year's iPhones. But in doing so, the company is really able to flex its engineering and design muscles in a way that allows it to get back into that conversation, as I said. This is for people who are looking for something that is powerful and is something that has the top of the line specs, but is also very much a centerpiece for fashion. They are coming out with a strap that folds around your body. You can wear this almost like a chain or like a harness to make it a little bit more fashion forward. And as the company said it in the event, this is really about showing off what Apple can do by combining hardware and software.
Well, many people will be interested in the iPhone Air. Let's talk about something else too. Something really cool about the Airpods Pro 3 headphones, where they can actually provide translation, I hear. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is something that's been in the works for many years from both Apple and many of its competitors. Live translation is taking the sensitive microphones and accurate translation and transcription capabilities of the machine learning models on the iPhone and bringing them into a more conversational experience. So you have the ability now to walk into a store in another country and just talk normally and have the AirPods translate for you in your ear, and you can hold up your iPhone and it will show the person you're speaking to the requisite translation. Now, we're not really sure what the delay is going to look like, whether it's going to be feasible to sit down at a cafe and actually have a conversation. But this does feel like the future. It feels like that universal translator that Star Trek introduced all those many years ago. And finally, we have something with a company as large as Apple backing up the technology. So I'm really curious to see how well this works.
It all sounds like a lot of fun. Of course, we'll have to see, how much it costs and how effective and efficient this is going to be. But that's all the time we have for Daniel. Appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Thank you for your time.